Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Raymond who wanted Roy Fokker's Valkyrie on basically any a flying mobile suit of my choice. I went with the Zeta Gundam again because the Zeta Gundam is probably my favorite transforming general. It's kind of a tie between that and the Ashimar. I like the big punches on the Ashimar, but it does not, cut the figure of a Valkyrie by any stretch. But Zeta Gundam is fast, it's got some good stun options, and it's got a long-reach melee weapon in its beam bayonet besides its standard beam saber. So you can do a lot of damage and a lot of good combos with it, which is hopefully what you're going to get to see me do. Again, it's one I enjoy a lot, so I managed to get one hit in without stunning anybody on my team, so I figured it was a good time to back off. Occasionally I do think about my team when I'm planning attacks. Not always, not enough, but I do. Let's see, we've got a Shuzram Diaz and a Rick Diaz 2 on this team, as I recall. So I am after the Shuzram, so as usual, I picked the worst possible target, but I'm just trying to knock it down, and we've got a Humberby on it, so I can just let it go. I can also go after the pilot, which I missed that, because, yeah, the Zeta Gundam swing is just a little bit different from a lot of other mobile suits, and so just where it scrapes the ground is a little different. I finally got it in time to smack the Humberby, so yeah, apologies there, but time to move back out into Wave Rider mode. I figure if I'm a Valkyrie, I should, use Wave Rider when I can. I don't go overboard with it this round, I don't think, but I use it a lot. And they've got two supports, and I wound up fighting them both. Here's a GPO2 MLRS. So, and beams for that. Yep, I am fighting the wrong things, but again, just, I always feel like getting the most dangerous things dealt with when I can isolate them is good. It's not. I should leave that to the Humberby, especially now that I've gotten myself surrounded, and I'm about to get surrounded and murdered, specifically. Yep, so yeah, bad move. Yep, somebody had something to say about it, and I can understand. Also, I like that screen name. It's funny, Salty Walty and I were talking on his Dragon Quest stream the other day, and he was talking about, I think it was last week's stream, the week before, rather. He was talking about how for a long time I only referred to him as this guy on stream, and basically my policy has been that if I don't know you, if I haven't played with you for a while, I try not to mention names, just because I don't know if that person is going to want their name mentioned or not, and they don't know how to get in touch with me and say, hey, don't do that. So it just seems like the fair thing to do is, unless I know you want your name mentioned, is to not do it. So that's kind of how I roll with this, and, again, some people I've just started mentioning because I've been, playing with them, or because they've been, shown up to my Friday night rooms, a lot, so finally managed to get that MLRS, and now I'm fighting Shuzram DS again, because, yeah, I really am playing smart here, huh? But yeah, just, I'm weird about a bunch of things. I'm weird about guest videos. I'm weird about mentioning people without their permission. I just, it's really easy for YouTube people to bring negative things into this world. And it is nothing I ever want to do. So, I want, I have a good audience. I have a good audience. I have good commenters. I have good friends, and I have good, players who show up on Fridays, and I kind of want to just keep all that. I want that to keep going well. So that is why I am weird, and we are doing pretty well here. We've got a 2,200 point lead. I've managed to take out a couple of things, and I am going to run back and do a little bit of repairing, just because, yeah, I'm not in good shape. 3,800 health is not a lot. That takes me back out of Biosensor. Unlike Exam or Hades or any of those that are activated manually, the Biosensor and pressure effects that are activated by low hit points are removed when your hit points get high again. Good news is they come right back once you get beat up, so, I will be in Biosensor again in a moment. But that Rick DS2 decided to come our way, so Thought I was going to run in on it, but decided it would probably be better not to run into the cloud of enemies and hang back and see if I can help the Humverbee. DJ's downswing missed me just. I am almost back into Biocenter, but not quite. I think it kicks in around 5,000. Okay, well, with the... I think I put a couple of hit point parts on this, and it kicks in somewhere slightly above 5190. And stab, managed not to hit the Humverbee, and stunned, and just waiting for something to reload. But first, yeah, this time I am just going to go for it, because I want to keep that thing still. It's dead. I missed my lunge, and that's fine. 3,600 health, yeah. So I'm in Biosensor, that means I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm more alive. I also have, well actually no, I'm significantly less alive, but I also have a double dodge roll at the moment, which is kind of really useful, so. But that said, yeah, oops, somebody took a shot at me and almost got me. But yeah, I think that was a missile from the MLRS. But yeah, time to play carefully, and that is what I'm trying my best to do. There's that Rick Diaz 2. Missed it with everything. I've got 3 more rounds in my E-Pack, so I'll be able to get a couple of attempted stuns off. Some support fire coming out. Good time for me to back off. And especially since the Humverbee and I are the only ones left alive, and I am surrounded and about to die. I tried to transform to get away. I should have just tackled towards the Rick Diaz, but I was afraid I would go over its head. Unfortunately, I didn't go far enough over its head when I flew, so I'm dead now. But let's see, we have got, I don't think there's much time left in the round. A minute and a half there more or less, or thereabouts. I was trying to get one of those, and I was going to go with there or less, which is, yeah, not right. But, yeah, we've got a very slim lead, but we are all in pretty good health, and we've got a minute left to see if we can take this fight in a good direction, so that's what we're going to do. And let's see, yeah, that's the Shuzram, which again I should not be dealing with. I should leave that for the Humverbee and go for the Rick 2, which is hopefully what it looks like I'm going to do. Air Dash is more useful than you think it is, and when you get things that you think should have it and don't, it really messes you up. But yeah, that Air Dash is just amazingly handy. I remember there were, I remember folks saying they didn't think it was very useful when it first came around, but no, you can do some really good and important maneuvering with that if you're on the ball. And it's, there are things that are maybe not the most useful thing in the world, but fit my play style very nicely and feel good. Air Dash is one, Forced Injector is another. So, let's see. I think the Humverbee is going to take that. Nope, I managed to get it, so. And with 10 seconds left, I'm just going to charge, because, well, why not? Grenades out. We've got a 4,000 point lead. I think I can do something stupid without, screwing up the whole round. And I have done. So yeah, managed to get right up on the enemy at the end because I felt like it. And, round worked out really well. I think the Humverbee and I worked pretty well together. And just all around, it was fun. So top score for me at 4206. Top assists for the Humverbee. And our SER did pretty well as well. 6-2 and 94,000 damage. I really do like Zeta. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. I hope you enjoyed the round. Until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Boy, I hope I remembered to say who requested this at the beginning of the round. I will find a way to splice it in if not, because I like how this commentary came out.